What's happening, everyone? BTC Simmer here. We're here at a rainy Sisimuit. Today we're flying down to Maniitsoq. With our one passenger will be leaving us there. And we got some cargo drop off there as well. We also are going to grab a couple things there and continue on to Nook. So that's our flight for today. Yeah, the weather sure changed a lot from yesterday out here, but that's okay. That's part of living on a giant island. Alright. So, not going to do the detailed walk around like I've done the last couple of flights here. Just a quick little one here. We have, we're about 10.8 for weight. We have 279 gallons, 62% fuel. And we're Unicom on Vatsim. Our route consists of HB and MA. To put us on, let me double check the air route there. World low. Yeah, it's gonna put us right on the W27. Didn't write that down, funny enough. Okay, well, let's get to her. Ah. Alright. We'll adjust it here. Jump into our cockpit cam. We're here on the co-pilot side. Whoops. There we go. Close that door. Shut our cargo doors. Hop back over here. Captain door. Alright. We'll hammer out our checklist. Control lock, we'll remove that. Okay, she's unlocked. Check our park brake. Good. Emergency fuel switches. Appear normal. Fuel selector is normal. Boost pumps are off. Cabin lights and signs. We'll turn on the lights. And the signs. Whoops. Let me fix my auto zoom here. There we go. Position light on. Position light is on. Pitot heat's off. It's off now. Generators are off. Flaps are up. You can see the handle there. Fuel levers are off. Props full forward. There they be. Power levers, flight idle. Touch them up. Ignition's normal. Pure so. DC source, master, that battery. And there we are. Fuel quantity, and we'll give that a check. There it is there. Gauge is loading up. Alright. I'll run a couple tests before we do our engine start. Fire test. That works. And we'll do our caution test. Okay, that works as well. It's an annoying one, I know. Flight compartment lights, turn those on. And we can turn on. It's on bright for right now. Just get everything going. Look at the red glow. That's neat. Like that. Okay. Checked everything there, so we'll go to engine start. And I know how to do this top of my head now, so I think anyway. We'll go forward pump. Hear that kick on. You'll go up and you'll go to the start. You'll go to your right. Watch your oil pressure come up. Other gauges come alive. That one gets up over 10. I think it's actually 16 it's supposed to be at. And you can put in the fuel selector, which is right over there. Okay, and there's your right engine. Okay, and the auto start centers, auto centers. And then we'll go to our left. Main thing, make sure your oil pressure comes alive. Your gauges are starting to come alive once fuel selector goes in. It's probably more in the real airplane, but we're in flight sim. We can take a shortcut here and there. So oil pressure, gauges. We'll pop that fuel selector in. Off she goes. Okay, so they're both fired up there. That is a good thing. I don't mind using the built-in checklist here. It's not so bad. Okay, so we'll get our generator lights off. We'll go up here, turn on our generators, check our engine instruments within limits. Compass and gyro set. 220, 210, 220. Appears okay. We're taking runway 13, so 132. Where am I going here? There we go. 132, so way over on the other side. So 120, 132 should be right there somewhere. I'll grab our altimeter, 2988. And again, I'm using, no, it's 2985. Rex Weather Force Pro. If you don't know, that's Maniitsoq. What am I looking at here? Sisimuit. 2983. Yeah, if you try to use a live weather over here in Greenland, everything's just covered in snow. Maybe the coastal towns might be okay, but I mean Nuuk, Narsarsuaq, Kangerlussuaq, they're all covered in snow, so not very realistic. I had to find something to correct the weather situation I was in, so this is what I found here. This is what I'd be using. Alright. Okay, comes the gyro set, caution lights appropriate. Let's see, yep, they're alright, that's just the throttle. Altimeters and clocks set, we just set our altimeter, we'll go times 1117. Go with our altitude here. Not going very high. I only planned it out for 6,000. However, we might go up to 8 depending on cloud coverage. And the neat thing is, Rex here, you guys can't see this, but the window I got here, shows you, shows you your cloud coverage at different heights. So it's kind of neat. BGSS. So BGSS runs off BGSF. So 5,000 foot they got. My apologies, guys. It doesn't show you. It shows your winds aloft for different heights. Alright, anyway. Anti-collision on. Turn that on. So this is set. That is set. We haven't touched any of this yet. We're going to go over here, set our flight plan and our frequencies. I'll do that now. Now it just zooms. There's the auto zoom. Okay, so we're Unicom Vatsim, which is 122.8. to 2.8, there she is. We'll come here, we'll put our flight plan in. And again, guys, I tried the modded GPS. Flightsim.to, had no luck. Every time I do this, see it in one of my videos, I think. Every time I did this, it would screen would go black and it would, I don't know, it just wouldn't work. BGSS. There it is, Sisimuit. Okay, so our route is HB and MA. By the time we take off and get turned, we're never going to hit HB, so I'm not going to put it in here. I'm just going to put in MA. I doubt that's the correct way of doing things, but it'll still put us on that air route, so. Did I say W27? Second time, I still didn't write it down. That's alright. So MA, EBG, yeah, that's correct. And BGMQ. The weather's much better down there, apparently. At Maniitsoq, so. I didn't know Sisimuit was the second largest town in Greenland. I didn't know that. Over 5,500 people settle here. It's amazing. Watched a couple of YouTube videos. It's the thing with flight sim. I like to fly around and then find out BG. Why am I going BM? Find out what's going on. You know, the towns are like, what people are like, and stuff. So, people of Greenland, they seem quite friendly. You know, I guess in a small population like this, you have to know your neighbor. You have to be friends. If you're not, you're left out. No joke there. There's our flight plan there. CHB's right there, and I figure we take off. Boom. We're not gonna get her anyway. So. Oops. All right. So we'll set our VOR 108.15. Okay. Come down here, check our autopilot. Appears okay. Frequencies are dialed in okay. We'll go transponder on. Put in our code there. We'll come down here and we'll do 328 and 391. So it's easier for me to do the smaller numbers on the Cytec panel, and easier on this panel to do the bigger numbers. What did I say? 391 for MA. There we go. Okay, that is set. So I want to over here check our generator load. Left appears okay. Right appears okay. Alright. Do a battery check here as well while we're here. This test button gets to red, the light comes on. Alright. And hydraulic pump pressures, 2 gauges, captain, first officer. Okay, so we are ready, I believe, to taxi. Have our lights on, taxi lights on, ready to go. Check that we're dialed in, check that our Vatsim works, even though there's no one around. Kind of practice this way, you know. I'm not a pro at Vatsim or anything, so. Okay, parking brake can go off, just hold the brakes. Sisimuit traffic, November 34 Kilo Hotel, type Twin Otter, taxiing to runway 13 via taxiway Alpha and backtracking 13. Sisimuit traffic. Okay. There's a little jet there. That's probably my next thing I want to do is fly corporate jets. There's a lot of corporate jet jobs on FSeconomy. It's kind of neat. Corporate pilot for hire. So you have these jobs and they pay very well. And long flights, they can be up to, I've seen them like 800 to 1,000 nautical miles. If I figure in a citation or something, you'll eat that up in no time. But right now, for the foreseeable future, I'll be in the Twin Otter. And like I said, our plans to go down the coast of Greenland here, head over to the east coast, then off to Iceland. So I think by August we'll be in Iceland, and then putt around there for a bit, check her out, and we'll head over to Scotland again. Go from Iceland to Wick, maybe. Check the miles in between there and see what that's like, but should be doable. So that's the plan. And again, I leased this plane off a good friend on FSeconomy. He's helped me out many times. Met him in 2014 when I first signed up. Bought a DC-6 off him, flew that in P3D all over the place. Mostly in Alberta, Canada. Made some good money flying that plane. Bought a Twin Otter back then. Aerosoft extended, ran it through P3D. Yeah, enjoy FSeconomy. It's a good app to use for flight sim. So, all right, we're here, runway 13 or 14. Whatever one may call it, we'll do our run-ups. Okay, run-up checks, parking brake, auto feather, engage that, anti-ice, well, as required, so go auto, prop, intake, wing, outer, we'll go wing inner. Leave that, we don't need our inspection light. The air bleeding here a little bit. Turn on some warm air. Run our vacuum cleaner for a minute. No, it's a vent fan. Fuel quantity checked. Looks good. Boost pumps are on. Rudder trim tabs. We're gonna leave that. Maybe our elevator, we'll set that a little more forward. Flight instruments checked. We'll check those right now. Appear okay. Quick sweep. one thing we gotta do here is this. I always seem to forget it. 196. Yeah, this is one of my things I forget. It's not on the checklist, right? So. How come I chose this altitude? South 180. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. For some reason I was thinking odd 1000s. South 180, 190, 196 should be right there. Okay, see, that's why you check them, right? Navcom radios set, they are set. Propellers full forward, yes they are. Auto feathers on, flaps will go 20 degrees. Watch our flap gauge right here. Engine instruments within limits. Appear to be okay. Pitot heat, we'll crank that on. Anti-ice is on. Flight control is free, full travel. Left to right. Out and back in. Move the rudders. They all work. Transponder is on. I can see it's on. Landing lights. Turn those on. Caution lights appropriate. Yes, they are. Runway and heading checked. Looks good to me. Climb checked, so. Okay, that'll blow some heat around. That's good enough now. You know, I would use the wipers, but they're terrible. Watch. They just go through the raindrops. I'd imagine that's obviously the Aerosoft issue, but or flight sim. Well, yeah, one of the two. That's just your speed, and here's your windshield heat, which will turn on. So I'm certain that that'll turn to ice here. Okay, we're ready to go. We're gonna look for about 80 knots. We're gonna climb out. Fear will go best. Let's see. Probably best angle again. Climb out, best angle. We'll make a right turn. On the course at 1000. And that'll be that. Okay. Sisimuit traffic, November 34 Kilo Hotel. Taking off runway 13, departure to the south. Sisimuit. Spool up the engines. Okay, gas is good. Undercarriage, we can tap the brakes. Props, we can come back to the green. Back to the green. Switches, we can go flaps. We can go up. Pitot heat is on. Pumps are on. Auto feather will keep on until 1000. And landing lights as well. We'll pitch that nose up. Okay, so landing lights can go off. Auto feather can go off. 1000 feet, we can make our right turn. Pitch that nose up again. Back on the power a little bit, we got way too much going through here. Sisimuit traffic, November 34 Kilo Hotel, making a right turn on the course. Good day, Sisimuit. Okay. There's our course there. We're going to have to correct a little bit. We're all over the place with our pitch. Okay, we're looking for best angle, are we not? So we gotta keep it up here. It's definitely hard with the IFR conditions. No joke there. the yoke go a little bit there. A lot of back pressure on it, so. Gotta correct for our course yet. So there we go, nice gradual turn. Excuse me. Forgot to turn those lights down a little bit. I'll have to do that once we get settled up here at altitude. That's definitely an IFR day out there. Watch your speed, watch your speed. 5,000. Okay. Hey guys, we're gonna go up to 8,000 because this doesn't look like it's clearing up around here, so. Bank. We are getting some ice there on the windshield. Good thing I turned the heat on there. That's good. 7, so 8. See if there's anything above 8. If not, I will have to suffer at 8. Just watch that pitch of the nose. I gotta keep it steady. It's harder than it looks though. Just trying to come off the back pressure on the yoke. So there's our 8,000. I'll let the yoke go here. Come down somewhat level. There we go. Let the old autopilot take over there. Altitude and nav. So it's altitude hold and nav. We had our course pretty good, but okay, so climb is complete. Let's just go over our checks. Sure didn't miss anything. Flaps are up. Auto feathers off. Climb power. Went through that. Landing lights off. Best rate. Yeah, we did. We attempted to do best. What was it? Best angle? Best angle, yeah. Alright, and then on to our cruise. Cruise is just cruise power. Like to keep these gauges in check here. Okay, so come back on the props. Putting your bike into hard gear. Power up to 40. 2. Okay, we're definitely in a cloud here. Let's get back to that icing panel. Oh, right, stabilizer. Wing inspection light. Get it going fast. Oh, we got some ice there on the engine. Keep forgetting how to move around here. Make a nice pick again. Excuse me, guys. I would be scared on a flight like this. As a passenger. I certainly would. There are 76 miles. Probably be speeding up the sim here in a sec. Hey guys, I'll be back in a few minutes here. Leave you with an external view. Hey guys, I'm back. Back. Alright. Ever so close, 37 miles. $29.85 for Maniitsoq, marginal VFR. We have broken 2500. I know we have some mountains down there just before the airport there that are, I know they're 1800 plus feet. I want to check again here. Yeah, we got a quadrant there. It's 3900, so there's one peak there, obviously. And in the Maniitsoq quadrant itself, there's 1900s max, so. I do believe I have the VAC for that airport. BGMQ, I have that. Yeah, there it is. Elevation's 91. That's what I wanted, the VAC chart. Yeah, so the highest peak there, just on the island north, is 28. Oh, 30. 33.8. And 28 closer to the airport island. Just through that straight there. Then they get a lot lower on the actual island. I mean, the highest is 1871. So just have to look out for that. No big deal. There's Maniitsoq down there. The POI is telling us where it is. Good thing for some of us sim pilots. Figure we can start our descent pretty quick here. Descent checks. Fuel quantity selector and checked. Looks good. Caution lights appropriate. They are fine. Anti-ice. Let's get back up there and have a look what we got set here. Just switch them around here. Stabilizers. Go back to slow. Cabin signs are never touched. Landing lights can go on. Before landing, so this is part of our gups we'll get going. Let's see if our 328 works there. There, it checks in. It's backwards. Huh. $328. We want 391. BGMQ 391 MA 110.55. 10.55 or 26 miles from the airport. We'll start our descent now. Put our altitude down. We'll get down to about 4,000. 4. VS mode. I'll come back on the throttle here. There we go. I believe we wanted 29.85. 29.85. Go. 6 1/4 mile of visibility. Set our heading over here. Set our course on onto the runway. Runway heading, which we're taking runway 16156. Yeah, let's just see here. Whoop. What happened there? Super zoom. That should be alright. Come back a bit more on the power here. She's getting bouncy. Make sure those seatbelts are fastened. Flight compartment, we can turn those lights off. Dim those, now I turn them off. It's all those wacky lights in the back, isn't it? Yeah, it is. 20 miles, 5,900. Maniitsoq traffic, November 34 Kilo Hotels, type Twin Otter. We are 18 miles north, 5,300 inbound to land runway 16. More report final, runway 16, Maniitsoq. 5,000, there's our 4,000 warning. Gotta be careful here with the terrain, so. What's going on with my views? Go heading hold here, guys, and we're gonna come around this way. We're past the strait there, so we're past the high mountains. Come down to about 25. Keep the power down. So apparently we should break out around 25, so we'll go 23. Go 2. Just point that nose down with the VS. Okay. See what that radar altimeter is detecting the mountains there. There it is, there's one there, two there. Well, it looks like we might break out around 25. Ooh, are we really close?
Terrain. Terrain.
Look at that. Grazing the mountaintops here. It's 500 feet above. Alright, there we go, breaking out here. Definitely got a little close to the mountains there on final. It's alright. I knew they were there. Just didn't know exactly. We got some choppy frames here with the weather. It's alright. Okay, I'm going to take over here. So we're going to come around the other side here and put her down on runway 16. Seven miles, 7.1. Drop some flaps, 10 degrees. There we go. 100 knots indicated you can drop 10 degrees flaps. Maniitsoq there is a runway threshold, you can see it. Gained a bit of altitude here we don't need. We're on 20 degrees. And we'll do a gups check. Gas looks good. Undercarriage, tap the brakes. Props, we can probably bite full now. Slowly ease them up to full. We'll watch our speed there. Switches, landing lights are on, pitos on, pumps are on. Maniitsoq traffic, November 34 Kilo Hotel is 4 mile final, runway 16, Maniitsoq. Alright. Decent approach speed, I'd like it a little bit higher. Let's do a wind check here. We got 6 knots at 190. Go with another 10 degrees of flaps. Right on final, right to mess us up. Hey, we got 1 white, 3 red. Now we're too low, it's telling us. I don't feel that we're too low. The airport itself is 91 feet above ground. That's pretty remarkable. Just up on that rock.
500. Minimums. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
And we just rode past it a little bit too much there. Oh. Okay, that wasn't my nicest landing ever, but we got her done. And it bounced the main a little bit there. It's okay. This guy parked in the middle again here. Yeah, I'll get the passengers. FSeconomy stopped here. There it is, flight is logged. And we'll turn on our taxi lights, landing lights go off. And I'll taxi around this guy. Seems like everyone's kind of in the way here. So we'll just pray that our wing went over the truck. There's our air marshal telling us stop. Okay, thank you, sun. Alright. Okay, we can do our shutdown check here. That was a bit of a bounce on landing. Did you guys think of the flight? Like it? Hate it? Thought it was alright? A little close to those mountains. It's okay. Parking brake set. Props, we can go ahead and feather. Generators, we can hammer those off. Guess I gotta go into the panel. There you go. Those off. Fuel levers can go off. Go left. Gauges will die down. And we can go right. Boost pumps can go off. All lights can go off. I'm gonna turn this off as well. Bleed airs can go off. Speedo can go off as well. Okay, engine shut down. DC source and master. Those off. I don't know. Okay, we'll get our control lock in. There we go. Look at that. Just enough time to upload the video. Oh yeah, buddy, we're stopped. Don't worry. Oh, there you go. Okay. What happened to our weather here? It says it's still going. 999. View at 700, broken 25. 90 at 6. Okay, wow. Alright. Welcome to Maniitsoq. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for flying with me again. Like, subscribe. Keep stacking the coin. It's cheap right now. Never stop stacking. We'll see you on the next flight. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the views, all the comments, likes, everything. We'll zoom on up here and get another photo shot of the airport. Couple clouds there, eh? I don't know what happened here. Here's Maniitsoq settlement here. Come back here and snap a pickaroo. Alright guys, thanks again. Like, subscribe, feel free to comment. We will catch you on the next one.